standing here playing the chimes. I don't think it's going to be enough room for me.
Well, I was just prepared to talk. That's why I'm sitting.
Okay. That sounds good.
You can see me.
Ooh, look at the light. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really bad. It's bad no matter what. This one's good though.
Yep. That one's okay. It's just,
is this cover?
Oh, I forgot.
Is this it right here?
Yeah.
Still not very clear.
That's because of might be because of the
Oh.
residue of the tape. It's probably what it is. Let's see. Did it clear up at all?
No. Not really, but that's okay. It's for sound, so.
It's for sound only?
No, I mean.
Oh.
This is about sound.
Right, I got you.
I didn't even notice that.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is, though.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Cause you know how these things are. I just don't want the camera on most of the time while I be talking to people.
Just go ahead. Not that anybody's here, but it's gonna be here forever.
Okay.
Okay, YouTube. Once again, we have all kinds of unusual challenges with putting these together for YouTube, and I apologize. I canceled the scheduled one and had to start a new one. And here we go. Welcome to tonight's presentation of Cosmic Chimes and Chanting in honor of the alignment tonight, February 28th, from well, it's not just tonight. It's gonna last until March 4th or 5th, but it's a rare planetary alignment. And tonight we're gonna have a Cosmic Chimes and Chanting session in honor of this alignment. And before we get started, I want to introduce you to the tones. I always start with Anpu, the opener of the way. Each one of these chimes represents a different planet and constellation. And if you look at I'm sorry, YouTube, the image is really blurry, but hopefully the sound is coming through.
We'll transfer it later.
We'll transfer it later?
Yeah, the video from TikTok.
Oh, yeah. We can do that.
Yeah.
So these represent the alignment. And I know they said Jupiter is in the alignment, but Jupiter is way over across the sky. It's in it's not in Venus. It's not in Pisces or Aquarius. I have it here. It is way on the other side over by
Cancer.
Cancer. But they say they included it in the alignment. So I don't know why they did that, but I don't have it.
It's a harmonic triangle.
I don't have it in this. I'm just focusing on the traffic jam. And if you notice the video I posted at the beginning, the introduction video, it has the 13-month system as well as the 12 zodiac system. So we're going to be talking about that. But the traffic jam that I have arranged here, we always start with Anpu, and then we have Mercury and Venus and Mars and Chiron and Neptune in sidereal Pisces. And then we have Mars and the Sun in sidereal Aquarius. And Pluto is in sidereal Capricorn. But since I have Saturn over here, I said Mars, and this one is Saturn, this one's Mars. It's hard to see with these fancy lengths. I put the tone for the grounding, which also represents Gap. Let me see, this is Mars, and this is Saturn. Okay, there we go. All right, and then in the Western system, we have, it's not too much different. I guess, yes, more of them in Pisces and not Aquarius. So we have, in the Western system, we have Saturn in Aries, Neptune in Aries, and then Venus, Mercury, the Sun, Mars, Venus, Mercury, and the Sun in Sidereal Pisces, and Mars and Pluto in Sidereal Aquarius. But for this system, which I'm dealing with the chimes in the 13-month sidereal system. So after we have a little discussion, I will have the cosmic chimes and chanting with a acoustic guitar accompaniment. So before we begin with the music, I wanted to talk to Tim, introduce Tim Urell on guitar. And he's somebody that I talk to a lot about astrology. So I wanted to talk a little bit about this alignment.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, yeah. So let's start with what do you think about the two systems, the 13-month system and the 12-month system?
It's funny that I was thinking about that when you just said it. What I gathered from it from my studies is that from what I've learned that the 13 system is for like the charting the path of your soul over a long period of time, and the 12 astrology system is more of your day-to-day cycle of how you want to keep track of that.
That's what I've learned too.
You learned the same thing, okay?
Yeah, the Earth one is because the 12 months is based on the Earth's orbit around the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
And the 13th month is based on, like you say, your purpose, your soul, things like that.
Yeah.
So they're still, both relevant. I just choose to focus on the 13th month because it represents how the stars and planets actually move. Yeah,
like physically where they are right now. Yeah, that's a problem that I have with the 12 system. Is that it doesn't represent actually where they physically are at the moment.
Right. It's not based on anything, and it's not based on nature.
Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
And it was fixed 4,000 years ago. That's how it was 4,000 years ago. But and then as an astronomer, when I first got into metaphysics, it was something I really wanted to learn. Like, well, why do astronomers hate astrology? And then once I found out why, then
because they don't line up.
Yeah, it's not real. So
right.
Yeah. Okay. So that's one of the questions.
So the 13, the 13 system, it makes it real for you.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes, and because I remember when in 1997 I had like a breakdown. I cut off my locks were all the way past my derriere, and I cut them off because I went outside. I had an ephemeris, and it said the moon was in Taurus, and I looked at the sky and I was like, the moon is not in Taurus right now. It's just not. It's not in Taurus. And then I got really upset. I was like, I know they have some weird reason for why it's, why they explain why it's not in Taurus, and according to their calculations, I think it's a sign behind, so it would have been in Aries. Right? And I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense to me. That and then they even have a little section to show the galactic alignment, like how far in degrees are we from the galactic plane. And they acknowledge that we're moving closer and closer to being in the galactic plane. So if you acknowledge the galactic plane, then how can you ignore Ophiuchus? Because Ophiuchus is towards the very center of the galaxy. When you look at Ophiuchus, you're looking at towards the center. So how can you ignore that? And so that's why I let it go. Okay. Anyways, that was a great discussion. And then I didn't get to watch a whole lot of videos about this. The one I posted, the brother from Afro Scientific Spirituality, that's when I first found out about it. And watched the video. His take is really interesting. It's a time where we can travel to the other planets, and each planet represents a deity, a god or a goddess. So it's a time when you can communicate with them, you can visit them, you can visit other planets. Your ancestors can come in here visit us. So he had a really interesting perspective on it, and I haven't really thought about it. It's like you can jump from planet to planet, and I know a lot of people portray it as being in a line, but it's does like it's not really like that. You could go out and look at the planets tonight and see some of them, but I wouldn't say they're going to be in a line.
But they're in the same part of the sky.
In the same part of the sky, yeah. So, but it's still, like if you look at the chart, it looks like they're in a line, because they're all in one line in the arc.
They're not technically. It's not a conjunction tonight.
It's not considered a conjunction.
Okay, not
but they're
conjunction.
all,
If it was a conjunction, it would be a real line.
True.
Right.
True. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're all just, a few degrees apart. But I don't know why it's not considered a conjunction.
Right.
It's an alignment.
Right.
But do you have any comments on what does this signify to you? What is this alignment to you?
I like to get my thoughts on the other side of it after I live through it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I said, it's not just in this moment. Like if you go out tonight, you could see Venus. You'd probably see Mercury. You could see Saturn. You won't see Chiron. You won't see Uranus. I don't know if you'll see Mars because they're so close to the sun, and you won't see Pluto. So, but you can go out and see the stars now that the sun has set. I see this as a portal opening to like a whole new experience. And like you said, it's not just this moment. I think it's going to be like this until March 4th. Mercury is probably the fastest moving planet, so that's probably the one that will move. It's also retrograde right now, but the other ones will be here for a while. Even the sun will be here for a while.
We have to mention that there will be a full moon solar eclipse on the 3rd.
On the 3rd, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, full moon solar eclipse on the 3rd.
So it's kind of like this is
gonna
like
intensify. Yeah, right. Plus Mercury is retrograde.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's break it down. What time is it? I don't want anything to die. Is this thing still charging? It's still charging. Okay. Sometimes I break it down once I start singing, but I thought it would be fun to talk about it. And I thank you, all of you who are joining on TikTok. I hope you're enjoying tonight's presentation. If you're on YouTube, I hope the sound's coming through. I will upload the TikTok version over to YouTube.
Yeah, sorry, YouTube. We just kind of changed it.
And that's probably, yes, Constance Woo Woo,
and it's my fault. It's my computer.
Supporter on YouTube and TikTok. Okay, so we always start with Anpu, the opener of the way. And Anpu represents, the dog star, Sirius, the constellation of Sirius. I'm kind of, bummed. It's been really cloudy, so I was not able to see when the moon was inside of the sacred hoop. Jupiter just recently left the sacred hoop, so I missed all of that observation because it's been kind of cloudy. But anyway, so Anpu represents the dog, the great dog. It's the opener of the way. So I start all of my work with Anpu. So now we have the constellation. This is according to the 13-month sidereal chart. We have Mercury, Venus, Saturn, and Chiron, and Neptune in sidereal Pisces. And Mercury is retrograde. So, we're opening the way for the fact that Mercury is retrograde. That's another, I call them portal openings to a more intense experience with Jehuti. Remember, we're dealing with the Hermetic Neteru, the cosmic forces. So Jehuti represents the cosmic mind and divine intelligence. So we're having a breakthrough in our communication of our emotions, expressing our emotions. Heteru, goddess Heteru, is considered the strongest, most powerful goddess because she was able to have that experience where her ego overtook her and she became Sekhmet and was sent to earth to eliminate the unrighteous, but she got so full of herself, her egoism, that she started eliminating the righteous as well. And so she had to go through a spiritual process to reclaim her divinity. So she's considered the most powerful goddess. And so, Here again, we're in Pisces. So it's about expressing our emotions, the beauty passing, the beauty in all things. And even when we're spiraling out in our emotions, finding a way to bring us back to our divinity. And in the myth of Heteru and Jehuti, it was Lord Jehuti that brought Heteru back to her divinity. So that means by tapping into our intelligence or studying the scriptures or wisdom teachings, and we can bring ourselves back to expressing our emotions, calmly, not spiraling out like I was last week. And then we have Saturn or Geb, which has to do with our physical, our stability and our structure, our security, setting boundaries, transcending limitations. Again, in sidereal Pisces, which deals with our emotions. So, wasn't there a conjunction with Neptune and Pluto?
Neptune and Saturn.
Neptune and Saturn. Okay.
Right now.
Okay, so that's what this is. They're still in that.
0 degrees in,
but in this is in Pisces. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're still dealing with that conjunction with our emotions, and let's see. I would say that when we're able to express our emotions with, love and beauty and kindness, we can break free of limitations rather than just keeping them inside. And then with Chiron Chiron's been in Neptune for a long time, and that's again releasing our emotions as cleansing, cleansing our soul, our heart, our REU. I just attended Dr. Ashby's lecture on how long does it take for enlightenment. He got his new book, and basically, it's about cleansing our REU through shedding and devotion and purifying our heart and our emotions. So I would say that's what this represents, this alignment with all these planets in sidereal Pisces. And then we're moving on to sidereal Aquarius. Oh, and Nebuchadnezzar is, let me go back. So Chiron in this horoscope system signifies Imhotep, who is the only human in all the constellations. Imhotep is the only human who's reflected in a constellation. And at horoscopes, that represents the constellation of Ophiuchus. But Chiron is known as the wounded healer. So it's about our self-care and, again, releasing our emotions so that they don't turn into illnesses. And then Nebuchadnezzar represents Neptune, the lady of the house. So that's like our physicality, our mortality. Again, expressing ourselves, releasing our emotions is a path to health and wellness. So now the next constellation is sidereal Aquarius. So we have Mars, which is Set, our ego. And we're not trying to kill our ego. We're just trying to defeat our egoism, tame our ego so that our ego is protecting us instead of driving us to disaster. And then the sun, of course, is Ra, representing creation, our creativity. It represents the mind, and the mind is actually the house of the ego. So it's where the ego resides, in our mind. So you can't really listen to your mind. You have to learn how to use your mind, but not let it rule you, not let your ego rule you. And they're in the sign of sidereal Aquarius, which is ruled by Heru, Uranus, the rebel, one who goes his own path. Heru represents spiritual victory and our spiritual aspiration. What the soul is here to experience. And usually, like Seibama said, that's from seeds of impressions from our past lives, our past experiences, our ancestors. It's in our REU. And so the path to spiritual victory is also by purifying the heart and the REU. Last but not least, you have Pluto in sidereal Capricorn. But since I already have that over here, I just closing it out with for grounding. Pluto represents a star, the universal soul, and we represent, or we are the universal soul. We're all having an Asarian journey. Asar was tricked by his ego, his brother Set, and his brother Set cut him into 13 pieces. He only found 12, and so he reigns in eternity. And so we're going through this entire spiritual journey to attain enlightenment, purify our youth so that we can live freely and purely in eternity. That's basically what it's all about. Okay, so that is our introduction and our discussion about this. Do you have any comments or anything you want to share before we get started?
No, that was good.
That's good. Okay. Yeah, so that's Horoscopes, where we talk about the astrology, astronomy, how it corresponds to the cosmic forces of nature, the gods and goddesses of ancient Kemet, and also other original indigenous cultures and traditions. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to begin with the bowl for grounding and connecting to the earth and our root chakra. And when we're opening, we go counterclockwise. And of course, I'm going to just chant And of course, I know some of you are wondering, why would I be chanting if this is Kemetic spirituality? Well, Dr. Ashby has uncovered that the first time was actually written or mentioned in scriptures was at the Leiden Papyrus. There's a symbol there that is the earliest version of the And in addition to just being the universal sound or the oneness, I have a whole series of videos on so I'm not going to go into that now, but it's also another way of saying Amun. Amun is the witnessing consciousness underlying all of creation and the universe. But I have several videos on that already, but that is just an explanation for brief introduction or explanation for why I'll be chanting Om. I'll be chanting Om during this Cosmic Chimes and chanting session. I'll be chanting the Om in the names of the deities. Dua means adorations or thank you to these forces, and then Nuk or Nukpu means I am that cosmic force. So we're not just making adorations to the deities, we're awakening these forces within ourselves, and we're aligning with the alignment of them in this moment. And it always brings me a lot of peace and joy and satisfaction, and I'm grateful to be able to experience this with you and share with my dear friend, brother Timuel Bay Jones, aka Cream Jones Media, who's been the guitarist for my music projects for, I guess, a decade now, and I'm in Chicago. All right, so he's going to accompany me on guitar. This is the first time we've done this, right?
Yeah, first time, yeah.
Okay, here we go. I discern the real from the unreal. No Puja Huti. Open your mind to me, infinity and eternity. Purify your mind and align with me. No beauty and passion. Stay on the path of beauty. See the beauty in all things. See the beauty in your feelings. Love who cares. Maintain your boundaries. It ain't mine. Keep it away from me. Keep your heart pure. Let nothing take you away from me. No good important. Heal yourself before you as you heal yourself, you heal the world. No good never ends. I am physicality and mortality. When you express your emotions, you're expressing me. The bruises, purified sand from the food of creation. When purified, I defeat chaos. Toxic, I am chaos. You created me with your mind. I am mine. Purify your mind. Purify creation. Purify your mind. Purify creation. Look who had you. Reflection of raw in time and space. Spiritual victory is mine. Light to end is assured. No King of eternity. Journey of the soul leads to me. Let go of attachments and be free. Look who gave. I am structure and stability. Release your soul and be free. Supreme peace, supreme peace, supreme peace, duality. Oh, Dua. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the presentation. Looks like we got a couple comments on here. Thank you so much for the love on TikTok, and got a couple of viewers here. Thank you so much.
It felt really good.
All right. Yes. All right. So I'm going to play the bowl in the opposite direction to seal in all the goodness. Thank you so much for the love, and we'll be back soon. if the skies are clear where you are, you should be able to go out now and should be easy to view this alignment. If I'm able to, I'll post a star chart of Pisces, Aries, and Aquarius, so you can see where to look. Aries is a really small constellation. It represents the horns. And by the way, Aries corresponds to our moon consciousness, the witnessing consciousness. And Pisces and Aquarius are like stretched out. They're kind of, you have to really look hard to see them because they're so big. But if I get a chance, I will post the star chart so you can go look at, let's see what we got. We got Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Chiron, Neptune, and Sidereal Pisces, and Mars. I don't know if you'll be able to see Mars because it's in the same constellation as the sun, and you can't see these other ones until the sun sets. But they'll be in sidereal Aquarius, and then Pluto. You won't be able to see that with your eye. But it's just great to go out and feel the energy. Like I said, it should be in this alignment until March 4th, and again, March 3rd is the eclipse. So the full moon will be in the opposite of where we are now, the opposite of Heavy. So I guess it'd be in Leo.
Yes, Sidereal Virgo.
Okay, yeah. So the moon will be in either, depending on what system.
Tropical Virgo is what.
Yeah. So depending on what system you view, you'll be able to see the moon. Well, the moon will be in Leo. When you look up, you'll see it in sidereal Leo. But if you're following Western, it will say it's in Virgo. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do my best to post the charts of all the star charts, not just the astrological charts. Okay, Dua, 10. Thank you. Let's see, that is Tasha T is showing me the love. Okay, Tasha T.
And you did that on TikTok?
I did this on TikTok and YouTube.
You can share that with my page, and I'll put it on mine too.
Okay.
And you'll get some new viewers.
Yeah, and I usually post something on Instagram. Okay, now it's not letting me leave YouTube.
That was fun. I never do this. This is my second one. I think that was like my first one where I did with you. Let's see. It's not my first.
It's not letting me end it. I don't even know if it went live. Yeah, it said it went live.
Well,
yeah. Oh, there it goes. Okay. No, edit. I'm not trying to edit. I'm trying to exit it.
Can I roll some more off?
Wait. I'm not off yet.
Oh, you still?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know how to exit. Live. Oh, end stream. There we go.
Oh, on YouTube. Right. YouTube, we were still. Wow.
I have so much challenges on YouTube. It's just. Hello. Goodbye.
Pull that down.
Okay, just close it down.
No, I mean,
shut the window.
I mean, you can always. If you
there
don't
we
like
go.
it,